Oh, look like I got this thing on here now. Hey there, y'all. Hey, oh, hope y'all guys are doing good. I see some people up there in that little thing right there. Your thoughts told me to look up there in that corner. Told me say I go see some people peeping at me. That's funny. Don't be scared. Come on in here and talk to Grandma Wright for a minute. Come on, stop by. Stop by. Oh, I see somebody down here. Listen, this new prescription I got in these glasses, so sometime it's gonna be a little hard for me to see y'all. Oh, Monique. Hello, hey, and Cutting Edge. How y'all doing? Yeah, this old Grandma Gussie Wright come to see y'all. Yeah, that daggone your thoughts been worrying me to death. Tell me some grandma, you need to come on here and straighten out some of these people on here. And I said, what people? What people you talking about? Oh, she went down a whole list of people. And she was telling me all y'all business. I know about all y'all. She done told me all y'all business. That thing can't keep nothing to herself. You heard what I said? She can't keep nothing to herself. I bet she telling y'all my business too. Did she tell y'all I like to drink sometime? This is what I'm gonna be drinking tonight. First one though, y'all. Just so you know. Hold on a minute. Let me just sip it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. She told me I'd take this thing off, but y'all just gonna see me sip it. Hold on. I'm gonna do what y'all young folks said. I'm gonna take it to the head. I'm gonna take it to the head. Mm. Oh my goodness. It ain't nothing like a nice cold beer. I don't care what nobody said. You ain't never too old to have a little sip here and there. It ain't gonna hurt you. You take all them kind of medications and all. And so you might well go on drink a little bit of yeast. I mean, my grandmama and them drank that little stuff. Every day they had some drink. They ain't drink that stuff death though. And look, quiet as it kept. Your thoughts in the other room. I'm trying to get close, but I had to put on a bra for y'all. I ain't won't come on here with everything hanging. So let me just get this situated. Look, your thoughts in the other room, right? And I asked her, I said, I know you had them little shooters be hanging around here, you know. And she said, she ain't got none in here. I don't think she wanted to share. So her husband went to the store and got me this little cheap beer right here. It'd been nice if he got me a Heineken. But don't y'all say nothing though, cause I think she can kind of hear me. No, she got too. They mighty quiet in there. Listen, can y'all hear her? Can y'all hear anything in that? Y'all can't hear nothing. Listen. But anyway, like I said, she told me all y'all business. Look, let me see if I can kind of like read this thing. Yo, remind me of my grandmama. She packed a little 22 in April. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, what you don't know is I got on some pantyhose, but they come knee high. And you can take them and you put them all the way up to your knee and you twist them. You just twist them. And then you put them in a little ball, like a little knot, and tuck them. Well, I got mine in there too. But I had a lot of instructions from old Yo Thoughts. She said, Grandma, you can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that. That's what she told me. Well, I told her, what you asked me to come on here for then if I can't do anything I want to do. You told me come on here, talk to the people, straighten the people. People won't see me. Well, they got me. Well, I got to put on for y'all. I don't even know you're strangers. Listen, and you know what she told me too? I got to tell you what she told me. She told me some of the men folks on here got more mouth than elephant got hind parts. Yeah, she told me that. I said, what? I ain't never knew no man to do a whole lot of talking. She said the men talk more than the women on this thing right here. Yes, she did. Because I was sitting in the background here trying to wait. She said, you got to wait because the person over here, that person over here, this person over here, all these people going live. I said, going live? Well, what is they supposed to be dead? She explained to me though. But I'm like, my goodness, this is some wild stuff on this little thing right here. This better than the soap operas I heard. I'm gonna have to get into it. But anyway, look, I just came on here tonight just to introduce myself to y'all. I'm gonna come back again if y'all want me to. If y'all have some questions for me, I'll be glad to answer them. Glad to answer them. But some of y'all I'm scared of. I'm scared of some of y'all. I am. I'm scared of some of y'all. I'm scared of some of these people in the street I see. Let me tell you what happened to me today. Went to the grocery store, had to pick up a few things and all. I still get around. And so I went into the grocery store, came on out, put my little packages in the car. The little boy that came out there to help me, but I told him I ain't really need his help, but I appreciated him. He offered. So I put my groceries in the car and all. And I get myself situated with the seatbelt and all that kind of stuff. Back in there, I ain't never been riding no seatbelt. We roll up down the road anyway. We ain't had to put no seatbelt on. But anyway, had to follow the law. Couldn't break no law. So I had my little seatbelt on. And this young boy and a little young girl, they pulls up on the side of me over there. The music was boom, 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 boom. And for a minute there, I was like, I kind of wanted to do a little jig, a little jitterbug. We used to dance back in the day. But when it got out, he came on around there and he helped that little girl get out the car. When she got out, all you could see is the bottom part of her hind parts. I said, Lord have mercy. Child ain't had no clothes on. I said, I'm scared of y'all. I am so scared of y'all. Y'all be doing some things, honey. Ooh, I'd be scared to walk around there all half naked like that. You never know who peeping at you. That's not cute, ladies. It ain't. I'm scared of y'all. I'm gonna tell you another thing that happened to me. And then I'm gonna go off here and see if y'all won't say something to me. Because she told me that I can call her back in here and she gonna do that thing with this thing here. So y'all can talk to me if you want to. But listen, so I goes for my walk this morning. Minding my business. I had to get these little bones straight. I can do a whole lot of movement. For my age, I do pretty good. Have people I know dead. They dead or can't move around. Bless their heart. So I walk down the street, get my little exercise on. I'm going this way, a lady coming this way, and she got a dog. Now I love dogs. I think they cute over there. Anyway, she coming to me. I'm going to her. The leash, a long leash. That dog just moving towards me. Now, in order for me to pass her, I got to go across the street to the highway because she won't trying to move over. She won't trying to budge a bit. So I had to slide my old self. Wait for all this traffic. This in the morning now. All some of y'all people going to work and stuff. And that traffic was a 3-lane highway going this way, going that way, going this way, going that way. Everybody going everywhere. And I had to take my little cell phone across that street, but I did it. I did it. But I tell you one thing, the nail car stopped. Now nail one of them for me. See? So I don't understand who is raising y'all babies. I don't understand that. I just don't understand. Anyway, like I said, I'm scared of y'all. Mm, every time I turn around, I feel like I got to look over my shoulders when I see somebody look like me. Why is that so? Don't nobody speak no more. Nobody hold doors open for people like me no more. I don't understand what's going on with y'all. It might be the food y'all eating. I don't know. Could be the stuff that y'all sipping or smoking. I don't know what it is. But it's something. It's something. Because y'all ain't kind of crazy here. Y'all ain't crazy. Now somebody say, Kimberly Ellis, stop through. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, baby? I'm glad you stopped by here for a few minutes. Yeah, I wish I could invite y'all over to your house in here because she got a real nice house. Y'all can come over here and that thing got some food up in here. I'm telling you, she got food up in here. Y'all can come on up here and get something to eat. Y'all all welcome. I'm sure she don't mind. I should tell y'all her address, but she told me don't tell all that. I don't know why everything a big secret when everybody doing all this stuff in this thing on the side talking and stuff like that. You remind me of, I read that one thing. And I don't know, y'all know, I have so many different glasses because I can't hardly see stuff. So I have to use a couple of, different pairs of glasses. But I'm not going to hold y'all. I'm going to put this thing on with the pause thing like she told me. And then I'm going to let her take and push this thing down. And I'll sit right here and wait and see if somebody won't say something to me. She said y'all can come up and talk to me if you want to. But if you don't come up, that's all right with me because I'm going to tell you one thing. It's getting late. And I like to go to bed on time because I want to keep this pretty skin I got. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep this pretty skin I got. My husband dead and gone for a long time. So I try to keep myself looking halfway decent. Yeah, I put on my little pearl earrings. I started to put on my pearl necklace, but I thought that was a little too much. Hell, I already put on a bra for y'all. I think that's enough right there in itself. Especially this time of night. Yeah, I think that's dead enough in itself. Okay, so listen. Hold on 1 minute. If y'all can hold on 1 minute. Then she told me what to push on this thing right here. So she told me I'm supposed to push something down. Look, if I click y'all off, I love you. I love you, but click you off. But try to stay there for a minute if you don't mind. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on, let's see if I can do this thing. Uh, I got to change glasses. I got all these different glasses. Damn, I can't see nothing. Oh yeah, and I cuss. I cuss a lot. Mm-hmm. Hold up. Let's see if I can do that thing. Well, I be damn, I don't really think I can do it. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. Oh. Let's take this little camera right here. Shit. Fuck. Oops. I was supposed to say the F bomb. She told me not to. This thing just a flickering and flickering. Well, it don't look like I'm gonna be able to drop this thing down there for a try. Hold on. Maybe she touched that right there. Oh, I did that. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, oh. Something happened, y'all. Oh, okay. That part, all right. Your thoughts in here, girl. Did it. She got it in there. So that thing in there, y'all want to see me now. If you want to talk to me, y'all can come on up and talk to me if you want to. If not, I understand. Y'all don't mind if I take another sip to you. I'm sorry if you do, I'm gonna take it. And damn, I grown. Yeah. I don't drink these things sometimes for so long. Used to be a time when I drink it, first thing you do is just bill. One by another. Bill. You just bill. Okay. So I heard something blowing up. I don't know. I heard a little something brewing. Well, anyway, I don't know how long it's gonna take y'all to push on that thing that you're supposed to be pushing on. But if you don't want to come up here and say hello to me, well, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. But I'm gonna come on here one day, and I'm gonna have your thoughts sitting right beside me, and I'm gonna go down this right here, and I'm gonna correct y'all that's showing off. Cause she told me that half of y'all need spankers on here, and probably ain't got no whipping when y'all was cheering. And I said, it's a shame. It's a shame. But I ain't coming over here to beat you up. I just coming over here to get you straight. Just talk a little shit to you. That maybe you'll straighten up and fly right. Because sometimes all a person needs is hear somebody tell them that they fucking up. That's all you need to do. Get an old person come up on here and just say, look, boy, or look, girl, you're fucking up. That's all. And a whole lot of y'all need to hear that. Especially all that stuff your thought told me about y'all. I'm talking about y'all people that be behind. I'm tripping myself out. I'm talking about because I tell her business. She told me about y'all people, the ones be behind this thing on this side, behind this camera, and say how y'all be talking bad about each other, calling each other names and stuff. Well, I said, well, what kind of names they can say? Ain't too many names that they know, but I know a whole lot of bad names to call people. And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing too. If anybody say anything about this thing that I'm doing over here, that you don't brought me over here on her channel, mind her business, and invite me over here. And if anybody say anything bad about that, guess what? I'm gonna come back up here and I'm gonna cuss you out like you've never been cussed out before. See, your thought she all sweet and nice. She nice till you really get her pissed off. But most of the time, she just as sweet as she can be. Help anybody. Do anything for anybody. But me, Grandma Gussie Wright, that ain't happening. I'm gonna treat you and check right there where you at. Right where you at. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna get by with me. And I love you too. Mm-hmm. Because it's best to tell somebody the truth than to lie to them. And one thing I don't do is tell a lie, especially an unnecessary one. Now, if I'm gonna get myself in trouble or something, and I'm doing something I ain't got no business, with the law, yeah, I might tell a little white lie. But ordinarily, I tell the truth, even when I hurt. Mm-hmm. Who that is? That's Gemini Bree 56. Hello, how you doing, that sweetheart? Yeah, your thoughts told me you the sweetest thing. Told me you real soft spoken and everything. I think that's beautiful. Or some of them other people that you showed me. I'm talking about them people that be on this thing right here. So, oh Lord of mercy. I'm like, oh, that's a lady. Oh my God. And then some of these men in here, they can cuss. I kind of like a man that can cuss. They kind of tickle my fancy a little bit. Don't y'all say that too loud to nobody. Because your thoughts gonna think I'm flirting. And you gonna start think I'm flirting and might not invite me back up on here. Yeah, but all I gotta do is give her something good and fix her something good that she like. Because she loves my cooking. But anyway, look, I'm gonna come on off of here. Unless y'all else won't ask me some questions in here. You won't ask me something? You could just say that stuff right here on this thing. And I got all of my glasses. All of them. Because I wanted to look cute for y'all. I got plenty of glasses. I don't know what the other pair had. Oh, damn it, they're on my eyes. I told you it was past my bedtime. I forgot I had them on. I knew y'all done did that before. Had on glasses or something and forgot you had it on your face. Or even looking for your keys and stuff and have them right in your pocket. That don't mean you're getting old. That don't mean you're getting old. That just mean you're human. hmm So look, I'm gonna peep down here in this side that she told me right on here on the corner and see if y'all got anything said. Or ask me a question or something. And if not, guess what? I'm gonna finish drinking my beer and I'm gonna go right on in that gas room. Oh, I did want to tell y'all this. I'm gossiping. You know what? Your thought snores at night. She had me all the way down that hallway in the guest room. Yeah, 'cause I stayed over the last night. I'm gonna stay again tonight too, but I don't know. She snores like a hog. I was down the hallway. And so I don't sleep that hard. I kind of sleep kind of easy. And so I was laying there and I started hearing snoring. And I said, dude, she must don't sleep with her husband because he won't in the bed with her. He won't in the bed with her. I got out the bed and I came on down the hallway to see what was going on. Cause I mean, it was like, oh, it was like that. I was like, Greg, get on morning. It was like a locomotive. So I said, this girl right here, it gotta be something that she eating or something. Or the pillows ain't right in the bed. She might have the pillows on the, or, had it proper when even they wrong. But that thing was calling all cars last night. And I said, well, how in the world can anybody sleep through all that noise? So I tiptoed down the hallway, being nosy. And they have a little teeny light on to be in the kitchen. That's the only light on they keep in the house. They say they like to keep the house dark. So if somebody come break in, everybody know what to do. And I was like, Lord, I must. I'm like, what you mean everybody know what to do? I don't know what to do. I can't even run. But anyway, I comes down the hallway. I opens a door because it was halfway cracked. She kept a little crack. The dogs ain't say nothing. She must be giving her dogs sedatives or something. Because I ain't never been somewhere where the dogs don't even bark. And I'm not a stranger to them or nothing, but still, they don't know me like that. I don't spend that over house all the time. Anyway, she up in the bed, one leg thrown out the cover. She laying up on her back, and she just like that. She looked terrible. I was like, Lord have mercy. And I said, wonder what the husband at? Where he sleep? So I went tipping. Yes, I did. Don't y'all tell your thoughts. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because I can find each and every one of y'all. I got a sixth sense. I can find people. I went down there. I'm whispering because she in the other room. I know she kind of listening. I hope she ain't listening. But anyway, when I went down the other end of the hallway, I see her husband. That man is in a recliner chair. I said, Lord have mercy. She in her room with this big, huge bed, all beautiful bed. Big old headboard and everything. You know that headboard? All them pillows and stuff around her. I go there in the hallway into the other little space. The door cracked open because he had the TV on, her husband I'm talking about. He ran back up in the chair and everything, knocked out. The man sleeps in a reclining chair, and she sleeps in the big bed. What kind of shit is that, y'all? What kind of shit is that? Because I know if my husband still living, I'd be laid right up with him, right up with him. I'd be so close to him, I could just sweating. Yes, sir. I love feeling that hot body against mine, but I don't know what kind of things she doing. But anyway, to each his own. I think it's time for me to take another sip on that one. And don't y'all say none of your thoughts. You understand me? Now, one word. If I find out that y'all said anything about this conversation that I'm having with y'all, I ain't coming back. Hold on. It's nothing like a Bud Light. Ooh, it'll make you sleep all night. Well, that's a lie. Because sometimes I have to get up and tinkle. You know what I mean? Well, who this is over here? Hold on a minute. Who I'm telling to hold on? The ones, some people over here talking in this thing here on the side. And some people over here watching. Or is this all y'all together? I'm confused. Well, I'm going to be polite and read something. Susan Sago. I think I say your name right. Hey, Miss Yo in chat. Where you at? Where is she? Lord have mercy. Is she listening to this? She said she on her way to sleep. Well, go ahead then, sugar. Yeah, tell me. I'm going too. As soon as this over with. Going on night night. Don't forget to say your prayers. Who got this right here? Now I'm gonna mess his name up. What in the my lawn sheriff character sister is going on here? What you mean? You didn't know that your thoughts invited me over here to her house, told me to come on here and talk to y'all? Hmm? You didn't know that? So that means you ain't been doing what you supposed to be doing. You supposed to be a loyal person to her. And you supposed to be knowing what's happening with her. I bet you know what's happening with them other little people all over the place. These other little people that she talking about, that she told me about. You know what time they going live. You know when they gonna finish. You know everything about them. How come you don't know about your thoughts? Hmm? You just told on yourself, buddy. I think you a guy. Yeah, I think you is. Yeah, she did tell me that you was a guy. Yeah, she told me. Oh, I shouldn't have been rough with you though, because she said you a loyal supporter. So I need to be quiet. Well, you need to make sure that you know what's going on over here. That's what you do first. And this is coming from Grandma Wright. Your thoughts don't know nothing, but I'm telling you that. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see what this is. How come this thing is up here? Oh, you laughing. You laughing because you probably think I can cook too, and you know it. Cause I'm sure she told you. You think I'm gonna give you something for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna have to think about it though. I'm gonna think about it. I might do it. I might do it. But I told y'all before, I ain't nice as you. I ain't nice as that girl. I ain't as nice as she is. Mm-mm. I cuss people out. And I drink beer. I tell it like a TI is, not like it was. Ooh, anyway, all right, I'm gonna get off of this thing right here because I think I done told y'all a little bit too much. The next time I come back on here, that's if you'll let me come. I will tell y'all some more business. As long as y'all don't say nothing, tell her that I took and told you. Ooh, I think I feel a little lightheaded now, but it feel good though. Hey, to the lady named Susan, good night. I'm going to bed too, right after this. All right. Yeah, she did tell me how to flick y'all off though. I gonna flick y'all off. It was real nice talking to y'all. It really was. And I think I'll see y'all later. She said you gotta go down here. Then I mean to flick y'all off this time. Okay? Let's see there, this right here. No, they ain't where she said. Oh, she said up here. It's right up here. All right. Thanks for coming by, y'all, and saying hey to Grandma Gussie Wright. That's the sweetest thing. That's the sweetest thing. But just because y'all came and said hey, don't mean I won't cuss you out if you make me mad or if you mess with your thoughts. Mhm. Y'all treat her good now. I'll see y'all later. I got to go because I think I better get a jump start on her before she starts snoring and making all that damn noise. I wish her husband would get into bed with her. Maybe he can keep her quiet. Who knows? I'll talk to y'all later. I guess. Bye.